make them happy and to double their money.
How are you getting those 20-30%? So Anita, talk to me. Everyone is talking about high ROI to up to 50%. Is it actually like real, or it's some kind of marketing from Dubai?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. If we talk about the ROI out of the once you rent the apartment out, basically most of the brokers, they would tell you that okay, you can get like up to 15%, 10% and whatever. 10% it's real, but 15% and etc. in all the areas, whatever you choose, that doesn't matter which project or which area. No, that's not true. I believe for the past like a few months, if we check the DXB Interact and if we check the analytics, that's showing a few areas where you can get the good ROI. First one, Liwan. Second, that's Al Safou. And the third one, that's Dubai Investment Park. That's 3 areas where you can get 10, 10.5. That's pretty high ROI for the people here. The areas like downtown, Business Bay, Meydan, let's say, if you check the DXB again, that's showing some of them 4 point something, 5.3 and etc. I don't think that that's the best ROI for the investment. So we have to be careful with that, and we have to choose like the right broker in order to choose the right project and the right area for the high ROI with all the analytics and the numbers, like to be transparent, you know.
Why does every other broker keeps telling you that there is something going up to 30%? Is it something that they're lying about, or what about the hype with those numbers?
30%, 40% and etc. I think that they're talking about the capital appreciation. Capital appreciation means you are getting the apartment, you are investing 30%, 35%, and then after 1 year, 2, whatever, you're gonna resell your apartment. So basically, out of your invested money, you're gonna do the top up once you're gonna resell the apartment. So means you're gonna make like 30% or whatever. But I don't believe that now you can really get like those 40, 50, 60. You can get minimum 15, 20% capital appreciation. But again, we can search on the project, which can give you maybe after like 2-3 years or closer to the handover, 35, 40%. That's true. You can find it.
I got it. So we got ROI, we got capital appreciation. What's the difference between those terms?
The ROI, that's return on your investment. Basically, when you are getting the apartment and then you are renting it out yearly, you are getting like 10% that we were talking about, the ROI yearly. Capital appreciation, that means appreciation on the property that you've bought. So basically, there is a property under construction and you are getting it now, and like once it's launched, and then after 2 years, 3 years, whatever, you're gonna resell it. And there is the appreciation, the percentage, like let's say it grows like 15%, 20%. That's the capital appreciation. And once you're gonna resell it, you have this capital appreciation of 20, 30%. Yeah,
but let's talk about those percents. If you're talking about yearly, getting 10% each year with the capital appreciation. How are you getting those 20-30%?
Okay, I'll give you an example. One of my clients, last year I've sold out the studio for 1,300,000. 1,300,000. He didn't invest the whole amount. He invested only in 6 months, 500,000 dirham. He invested in 6 months, and then after those 6 months, we sold it out for 1,000,000, almost 500. So basically, if he got it for 1.3 and we resell it for 1.5, then the capital appreciation on his investment, those 500, is 44%, because we earned out of there almost 200,000 dirham. So this is like the capital appreciation, and this is how he earned 44% on his investment.
But how real are those numbers? How often do those cases actually work in Dubai currently?
Well, look, because there are so many, like thousands of brokers on the market, and they, in order just to sell for you, they can offer you any project like out of nowhere. But I'm not agree with that, and we have to be really careful, like in choosing the right building, the right area and project to get those numbers, to make it real. Because most of the cases, they are just, you know, it's like a balloon. They are getting something, and then after those 6 months, even 1 year, it's not appreciated at all. The people are running out of their budgets to invest all the money that they have, and there is nothing at the end. So yeah, the numbers are real, but it depends on the project that you're gonna choose. That's the thing.
And it's not only about the project, it's also about the broker, first of all, who is going to find you that project.
True, true. You have to go for the experienced people, I would say, and the people who day to day are like checking the Digsby Interact, Property Finder, Bayut, who are into the numbers, and they really have they have the real cases that you can trust them, and everything will be, you know, transparent.
How do you actually find those people who you can trust, and how do you check that you can actually trust them? Not only by the words that they say, but what's the overall concept of the let's say perfect broker?
Well, first of all, I think that you can feel the experienced person, no? Like once you talk to them, once he's showing you the offers and he is writing down the numbers and he's comparing to this and that. He has some cases, he can show you the papers, I don't know, the numbers. Like I would do that because I have it. You have to go to the licensed people who has the license, who has a good name in the market. I mean, you can know those brokers, you know, and you can get the referrals. That's the best way, I think, when like your friends or relatives or whoever they invested, they did their money, and then you go for that person.
So if we are to sum up everything that we've talked about now, what people should focus on, what they should be looking for? Is it the ROI or is it the capital appreciation?
Basically, as I've experienced, there are two kind of people. Some of them, they're gonna invest in the short term, some of them in the long term. So if they want to go for the short-term investment, that's the capital appreciation. If they're gonna go for the long-term, that's how we have to check the ROI. So my goal is to make my clients happy and to make the money together.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.